bring yourself to lie on your back with your knees bent and the soles of your feet on the mat. And relax your arms by your sides. And take your attention to your breath. Breathe easily, naturally, without trying to influence your breath. Just be an observer here. Now take a full, easy breath in. Feel the life-giving energy of your breath permeate your whole body. Feel your exhale releasing, letting go of everything that no longer serves you. Feel your body soften. Find ease here. Return to the natural, uninfluenced breath. Return to simply watching the breath. And delight in the stillness here. The ease. Turn your attention to the sounds around you. Focus on the most distant sounds. Now bring your attention to the sounds in the room. Then to the sounds in the body. No need to label or interpret here. Just be aware. Just be awareness. Now take your attention to the feelings in the body. Practice a gentle awareness of your body and how it's feeling. No need to take action here. No need to analyze. Just be the watcher. Just be aware. And now return to the breath. Notice that tiny pause at the end of the exhale, just before the inhale comes. Find space there. Just be. Keep that sense of simply being with you. Carry that sense of peace through your practice, through your life. Bring yourself into a comfortable seated position, maybe cross-legged, or if that's not comfortable for you, any seated position is fine.
Just bring your hands either side of your hips and slowly bring them together overhead. And when your hands meet, just find a little extension here. Look towards your hands. Take a breath. And bring your hands down to your chest and press your thumbs gently against your sternum and take another breath here. And then just repeat, bringing your hands either side of your hips and slowly sweeping them together overhead. And then turn and look towards your hands and breathe. And bring your hands down to your chest and breathe. And we'll just do that one more time here. This time moving more slowly. And really feel the energy moving through with you. As you move at this slower pace here. And again, when your hands finally meet, just find that little extension, feel that following through all the way down the spine. Look towards your hands and breathe. And bring them down to your chest and take a breath here. Then just bring your hands slightly behind on either side of your hips. Just lean back. Feel your shoulder blades moving together. Feel your chest opening up. Just breathe here. And then just slowly bring yourself back up to sit. And twist round to the right. Keep that right shoulder relaxed. Keep the neck soft. Feel the twist coming from the waist. And then slowly bring yourself through centre and take the twist round to the left. And then untwist and bring yourself back to centre once more. And stretch your arms out from the shoulders with the palms facing forward. And just sway from left to right. Just getting some lateral movement into the spine. And the next time you're over to the right, reach over as far as you can and bring the right hand down onto the mat. Just check in with your left hip to make sure that it's not lifting. And then extend that left arm straight up. Find a little extension through that left arm. And then bring it over to the right. And then bring yourself back to vertical with the arms stretched out. And reach over as far as you can to the left and bring the left hand down. Check in with that right hip. So you want to feel that both hips are evenly supported by your mat. And then stretch your right arm straight up. Find that extension and take your eyes up towards your hand. And then bring the right arm over to the left. And then bring yourself back up to vertical once more. And relax your arms down by your sides. And in this cross-legged position, just press gently either side of your hips, just to find some extension through the spine. Feel that extension through the neck and that lifting through the crown of the head. And with this straight spine, just fold forward a little. Bring your hands just slightly forward to support you. Just breathe here. And then just move your hands out in front of you and allow the back to round a little as you come a little further down, but keep it feeling really easy. No force or challenge here. Maybe come down onto your forearms if that's available to you. Wherever you're at is just perfect for today. And then if you've got any more available to you, just bring yourself a little further down. Completely release here. And then press through your hands, just slowly bring yourself back up to vertical. And relax here and take a few natural, easy breaths. Bring yourself onto your hands and knees. Bucky. And just check your alignment, aiming to have your wrists directly beneath your shoulders and your knees directly beneath your hips. And just take a moment to feel the connection between your hands and the mat. Feel each fingertip really making contact here, and especially that connection between the thumbs and the index fingers and the mat. And we'll just come to some cat-cow here, such a Powerful flow, moving energy through the whole spine. So on an exhalation, we arch the back and take the eyes towards the knees. And we follow the movement all the way to the end of the exhale. And when the inhale comes, take the eyes to the sky and feel the belly drawing down towards the mat, introducing that concave curve into the spine. Follow that move all the way to the end of the inhale, and then come back to that cat with the arched back and taking the eyes to the knees. Just flow like this at your own pace with the rhythm of your own breath, feeling that movement all the way along the spine. Feel each part of the flow coming as naturally as the breath itself. Just a couple more times here. And then bring yourself to a flat back. We'll come into a child's pose, so just shift your hips back to your heels and walk your hands forward slightly, bringing your forehead down onto the mat. Just breathe here. And then sweep your arms back to rest alongside your knees so that you can just release your shoulders down for a few moments. And then just extend your arms forward once more. And bring your left arm and thread it underneath your right armpit, bringing yourself to rest on your left shoulder and the left side of your face. And then extend your right arm up if that's comfortable for you. Just opening up the right side of the body a little here. And then unravel from there and come back into that extended child's pose with the arms in front of you. Just okay, take a couple of breaths here. And then we'll come to the opposite side. So Bring your right arm and thread it under your left armpit so that you come to rest on your right shoulder and the right side of your face. And you can stay here, or if it feels good, bring the left arm up, just opening the left side of the body a little. And wherever you're at, just breathe naturally. Try to find ease. And then again, just unravel, extend your arms in front of you. Take a few breaths here. And then sweep the arms back to rest alongside the legs. Just releasing the shoulder girdle. And from here we'll do a little flow between child's pose and down dog. So extend your arms forward once more. And then bring yourself forward as if you're coming back onto your hands and knees. But tuck the toes under and bring the hips back to the heels. But at the same time lift the knees about an inch off the mat. And then lift your hips up and back and move your heels down towards the mat, coming into a down dog. And just flow through here. So bring yourself back down, bring your knees back onto the mat. Untuck your toes. Bring your hips back to your heels and slide your hands slightly forward, bringing your forehead to the mat, coming back into that child's pose. And just keep flowing like that. Bring yourself forward. Tuck the toes, bring the hips back and lift the knees slightly off the mat, and then lift the hips up and back into a down dog. So move at your own pace, move with the flow of your breath. And take this as you want to, so maybe spend a little longer in child's pose, spend a little longer in down dog. If that works for you, just do what feels good here. Maybe experiment with seeing how slowly you can move through here. And the next time you make it up to down dog, just pause there and cycle the knees, bending one knee and then the other, just working into the hamstrings a little. And then just come to stillness for a moment here and just breathe. And then slowly bring your knees back down onto the mat. Bring your hips back to your heels. Come back into that child's pose, but take your knees wide this time. Slide your hands forward. You also have the option of coming to rest on a cheek rather than the forehead. And just completely release down here now. And then slowly bring yourself back onto your hands and knees. And bring yourself back into a cross-legged position. And just take a moment to steady your breath and completely relax here. And bring the soles of your feet together, quite close into the groin. And just gently bounce the knees, just working into the hips. And then just come to stillness and rest your arms just below your knees without pressing. And just breathe here. Then bring your hands either side of your hips and just gently press. So just find a little extension through the spine. And then with a straight spine, just fold forward a little, bringing your hands onto your feet. And then bring yourself slowly up to vertical. And stretch your legs out in front of you. And again, just press either side of your hips. Find that extension through the spine. And then keeping the spine straight, fold forward here. Bring your hands either side of your legs. then press through your hands, walk them back towards the body to bring yourself back to vertical. And draw your right foot into the groin. And again, press either side of your hips and fold forward over the outstretched leg with a straight spine. Bring your hands either side of the leg to support you. And walk your hands back towards the body as you bring yourself up to sit. Stretch that right leg out and draw the left foot into the groin. Find that extension through the spine and fold forward over the outstretched leg. And then once more, bring yourself up to vertical and draw the right foot in to join the left so the soles of the feet are together. And with the hands on the feet and your spine straight, once more fold forward here. And then slowly bring yourself back to vertical and lean back. Support yourself with your arms as you stretch the legs in front of you. And just find a little extension through the spine here. Maybe press through the hands to bring yourself up into a reverse plank if that feels good. Or just stay leaning back on the arms, whatever works for you here. We just want to feel that little bit of stretch through the spine. And then bring yourself back down to sit. And draw your right leg towards you so that the knee is bent and the sole of the foot is on the floor. And then bring your left leg up and across so that the ankle is resting just below the right knee. And with your left hand, hold just below the left knee. And with your right hand, hold just below the right knee. So you're getting a little bonus acupressure here. Maybe, if it feels good, draw the left knee towards the body. And then bring the right hand onto the right foot and onto the left foot rather, and release the right leg down. And either hold like this or wrap the arms around that lower left leg and just gently rock the leg from side to side, just working into the hip really gently here. And then just gently release that leg down. And then draw the left leg up so that you bring the sole of your foot onto the mat. And bring your right leg up and across so that your right ankle rests just below your left knee. And hold just below the right knee with your right hand and just below the left knee with your left hand. And maybe draw that right knee into the body if it feels good. And then bring that left hand onto the right foot and release the left leg down. And again, either hold the right leg like this or wrap the arms around the lower leg and just gently rock from side to side. And then release that leg down. And then bring your right leg up and bring your right foot over to rest near your left hip. And then draw your left foot up so that it comes to rest near your right hip. And press either side of your hips so that you find a little extension through your spine. And just twist round to the left here. Again, keeping the shoulders relaxed, keeping the neck soft. And then just untwist and release the legs. And bring the left leg up and bring the left foot over towards the right hip. And then draw the right foot across to rest near the left hip. And just press either side of the hips, find that extension through the spine and gently twist round to the right. And then once more, untwist, unravel the legs. Bring the feet onto the mat with the knees bent, your feet just a little wider than hip width apart. And just slowly bring both knees down to the right and through centre and down to the left. Looking over to the right as you have your knees to the left. Just moving like this, bringing your knees down to the right and turning your head to the left. Just getting a little internal rotation into the hips. And then just bring yourself back to sit in a comfortable position. And just take a few natural, easy breaths here. And we'll just do a little bit of breath work now. And a breath practice that is great for soothing the nervous system. So something to have up your sleeve for when you just feel a bit of overwhelm and need just a moment for focus and calm. So we'll do a little bit of square breathing. So this is where we breathe in for a count of 4 and we hold at the top of the inhale for a count of 4. We breathe out for a count of 4 and hold at the bottom of the exhale for a count of 4. And as always, just keep it feeling really easy, and if you need to stop and just take some natural breaths to just regain your balance. If it's feeling a little forced, then always do so. I'll count us through. Just try and keep it feeling easy, and if it feels too strong, just take a break and come back to it. So we breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, and in, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, and in, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, and in, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, and in, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, and in, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, and in, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, and hold. 2, 3, 4 and out. 2, 3, 4 and hold. 2, 3, 4. And now just revert to your natural breath. And take your attention to your breath for a moment without trying to influence your breath in any way now. And just notice the effects of that breath work we've just done on the body and on the mind. And bring your legs out wide. And we'll start by coming into a twist round to the right. And just find ease here with soft shoulders and your neck soft. And then untwist slightly so that you're facing your outstretched right leg. And just fold forward over that leg with your hands either side of the leg to support you. Try to feel that your hips are level and supported by the mat. You can allow your back to round a little and your head to release a little here. And press through the hands to bring yourself up to vertical. And just slowly bring yourself round to come into a twist to the left. And then untwist slightly so that you're facing over the outstretched left leg and fold forward over that leg. Allow yourself to release down here, but feel that your hips are level. then push the floor away with your hands. Walk your hands back up towards your body. Untwist so that you're facing forward, and again just fold forward here. Just come down as far as feels comfortable and easy. Allow your back to round and release your head down. And then bring yourself slowly back up to vertical, and bring your hands behind you so that you can lean back to release the hips as you bring the legs together. Give them a bit of a wiggle to bring them back to life. It's normal to feel a little stiff after you've been in one position like this for a little while. And then bring your feet onto the floor a little wider than hip width, and just bring your knees down to one side while you turn to look to the opposite side, and move slowly through centre and down to the other side. Just a few times here. And then bring yourself back to centre. And come to sit, but bring the soles of your feet together and slide them away from the body so that you create a long diamond shape with your legs. And then just fold forward over the outstretched legs. Allow your back to round and your head to release down. And then keep your legs in that butterfly position, but bring the body up, massaging the legs all the way up as you make your way to vertical. And then bring yourself to lie on your back in a reclined butterfly. Relax your arms by your side and just release down here. And then from there, stay lying down, but bring the soles of your feet onto the mat just a little wider than hip width. And take a few more of those windscreen wipers, bringing the knees down to the left and turning the head to the right. And then moving through centre and down to the opposite side. And just continue moving through like this. Just moving really slowly. And then just bring yourself back to centre. And bring your right foot up and bring your right ankle to rest just below your left knee. And then draw your left leg towards you. If that feels good. If that feels a bit intense in the right hip, just stay in this first position. But otherwise, maybe draw the left leg towards you and take hold around the thigh or the calf. Feel that lovely release for the back here. And then just unravel from there. Bring your feet back onto the mat. And bring your left foot up and rest your left ankle just below your right knee. And maybe stay here. This feels like enough. Or maybe draw that right leg towards you and wrap your hands around the thigh or the calf. Just do what works for you today. And remembering that we're asymmetrical, so it may feel differently on each side. So just feel into what feels right for your body. And then just unravel from there. Bring your feet back onto the mat and then just extend your legs down and take a moment of complete rest here. And bring yourself over to lie on your stomach. And fold your arms in and stack your hands so that you can rest your forehead on your stacked hands. And if you feel a gentle stress in the lower spine here, then stay in this position. But if you don't feel much, bring yourself up into a sphinx. So bring your elbows beneath your shoulders, have your forearms parallel and pointed forward. And just introduce that deeper compression into the spine here. If it doesn't feel too strong, you also have the option of bending the knees. Just deepening the stress a little further. wherever you're at. Just release yourself back down. Bring yourself to rest your head on your stacked hands once more. Just take a moment here to let the spine settle. And then bring yourself over to lie on your back once more.
Bring yourself into your Shavasana. Lie on your back. Stretch your legs out long. Let your feet fall away from each other. Relax your arms a little distance from your sides with your palms facing upwards. And just sink down. Let go. Surrender. And just lay there. Exhale. And feel the softening of your muscles, of your tension, of your mind. Feel the melting as your body meets the earth and surrenders. Feel the quietening as your breath eases, as your thoughts ease. Let the ground hold you and just completely let go. Begin to reintroduce movement by wiggling your fingers and your toes. And move your head slowly from side to side. And then hug your knees in roll over onto your right side and rest there for a few moments. And then slowly bring yourself up to sit. And take a few easy breaths here. Notice how your body feels now at the end of your practice. Notice how your mind feels. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.